1 guard position, 6'5".
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it up. On 2K Sports as we get set. So, Clark, here we are, the home stretch of the NBA season.
Yep, and now we get a chance, BA, to see who has...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. For the latest presentation. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina. We're in a significant game tonight with serious playoff implications on the line.
You can just feel it in the... Yeah.
It's time to meet your Toronto Raptors!
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action. On 2K Sports. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball. Campbell is out there with Morant. And it's Abaji in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Barber. Here's Pat. From 18 feet away. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Patton's got 27 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Morant. Campbell with it. He's covered by Hudson. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Campbell.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Barber. Holmgren the screen. And it's Barber missing. Now here's Marshall. He's covered by Hudson. Marshall passes to Abaji. There's a good screen to the paint. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rebound by the Raptors.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Mobo. Pass to Campbell. Toronto working the ball around now. Now Morant. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Mobo. It's to Abaji. Here's the screen. And again, Toronto with the triple. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And here is Campbell to the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Campbell, the pass to Abaji. Yes!
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great.
Oh!
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Campbell with it. Into the lane. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for Toronto. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Always bringing the hours. Show him some love, fans.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Johnson, good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. 20 seconds left in the game. Nice move. Pass to Barber. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Knocks down the 3.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
A 3 and nothing but a 3.
He beat the buzzer!
Delivery at the buzzer. That is beautifully done.
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Campbell is out there with Morant. And it's Mobo in at the 4. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got the first basket here in overtime for Orlando. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think they've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Johnson outside. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Buries the long-range jumper. And that's now 25 points for the Prodigy.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Abaji. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for 2. Ochai Agbaji.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Barber. Shoots the 3. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Inside. And the Magic can hold on to the ball. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 on their three-point shots since we started overtime. Something they might want to stick with. Morant against Johnson. Count it. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Holmgren the screen. Here's Barber. Toronto grabs the miss. Abaji's got 6 rebounds in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. They set the screen. Here he goes. Shot clock at 5. Here's Momo. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic trail by 3. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Campbell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Abaji the pass to Campbell. Pass to Barber. Deflects the pass. Morant with the steal. A pull-up. And he can't bank that one in. And the Magic with possession. The 3 from Johnson. Money!
So much riding on that shot.
tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's good!
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Now Campbell. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Morant. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Over to the wing. Here's Abaji. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Morant.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morant.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now we present our player of the game.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic. Welcome, everybody, to another... presentation of the NBA, and I think we know exactly what kind of game this is going to be, RJ.
Yeah, you don't expect a lot of offense on the...
We've got Green, and it's Moore in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Palmer to take the lead, and he takes it up and lays it in. Moore's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The magician misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Palmer. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Green missing. The Jazz have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Takes one from 10 feet. Nice touch on the bank shot. Give him 35.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this series.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
He's not going to let this game get away from him. He's going to get to the bucket and get them points.
Outside Curry. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Here's Palmer. And the layup is good off the glass. Palmer's got 6 in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to the magician. And knocks down the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The 76ers call timeout. The 76ers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Palmer. Money. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Money.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. Yes! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And Chris Finch Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Mitchell's checked in for the Sixers.
Number 45.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Franklin. Can't get the three to fall. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. They've got Kuminga. Cunningham is out there with Green. And it's Moore in at the 4. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 38.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Palmer. Out left to the wing. Now here's Cunningham. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Green.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's the Magician. Pass to Cage. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Magician. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
And, yep, it's good. Cunningham's got 32 points in the game. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Green. Here's Palmer from the top of the key. The Magician grabs the miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
The 17-footer. Rebound by Philadelphia. Green's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Here's the Magician. Here's Cage. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The 76ers call timeout. Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. Here's Palmer. And the shot goes down. Palmer's got 37.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Counted from distance. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Moore. And here's Kuminga for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
exciting game here with 3 minutes played in OT. Here's Cage. Another three for Utah.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game, because this one looks a bit out of reach.
The shot that time not on target. Cunningham with some nice D. Pass to Moore. Looking to get it going. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Franklin. He's watched by Kuminga. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Cage. The three is up. It's rebounded by Moore.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted. They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's Utah with the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get...
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the... Greetings, everyone. You've got it live. On Tuesday night coverage of the NBA. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean...
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys get a hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K. Sports, bringing you the NBA. Looking ahead, Brent, how excited are you for the playoffs?
Well, just fired up for the level of competition.
Here's Morant. Pass to Smith. Fires it up. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Playing with confidence. Smith wants to be a guy that this team can rely on.
And for Houston, we've got Morant. Williams is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Smith in at the 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So both teams changing it up here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Hunt the pass to Smith. Houston moving the ball around.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Putting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Timeout called the Rockets. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for the dance dance. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts one up from 19. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Smith outside. Towns for 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Carl Anthony Towns. 4th personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Cans the 3. And so Washington takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA. Action. It's coming up. This is Brian, and the regular season is almost over, Doris. What are you honed in on tonight?
I think, Brian, whether we're talking about pre-All-Star break where things can get a little
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on. And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player,
Whitehead out there with Halliburton. Then it's Williams. Then it's Jones. And it's Chris in at the center. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Halliburton. Drains the 19-footer. Halliburton's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities that eventually others start to believe.
Such a hungry player. Holden likes being the guy in that situation.
The Nets making a switch here. Neesmith is checked in. Free throw dropped for Holmgren.
in a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Pass to Whitehead. Now Jones. Orlando grabs the miss. Patton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Barber with the drive to tie it up, and he sinks the layup. Barber's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Jones, the pass to Neesmith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Johnson. Halliburton, no good.
Usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the middle.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Sun. And here's Neesmith, defended by Holmgren. Here's Halliburton. The 10-footer finds the target. Halliburton's got 39.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Barber. He's guarded by Williams. It falls!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. Now, Coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. .54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass from Williams. Shot clock at 6. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he knows there's no room for mistakes. He wants everyone on the same page. The Nets making a switch here. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Wilson, he's checked in for Derek Jones.
To the line for your next number 22, Jalen Wilson.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. There's Whitehead. Halliburton with it. Clock at 6. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
And that could be a sign of maybe things starting to turn for him. And his rhythm coming back.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They
playoffs just around the corner. How many teams do you think have a legit shot to win it all?
Well, when you talk about champions,
We've got Jakob Pertl, and it's Movo in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Picked by Okafor. Here's Brewer to tie it up. And it's good on the lay-in. Brewer's got 8 points here in the quarter.
at this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
And they take the lead. He's got 22.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second chance shot. Cash!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Garland. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, what a make by Garland. That takes ice water veins to get done.
Picked by Okafor. Here's Brewer driving to the basket. Count it!
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Young, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Garland. Off the inbound, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Campbell, the pass to Pertl. From the arc. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Timeout, Pacers.
Stand up and make some noise!
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a
hit.
Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense. Morant scanning the floor. It's good. This game is all even. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And for Houston, Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then it's Morant.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And for Cleveland. Swiped it away. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. Play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And it's in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To Smith. Allen against Williams. It's rebounded by Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Shoots. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the Rockets making a change here. Mitchell passes to Woods. Pass to Webb.
The defense is key here.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Claxton a screen on Miller. Morant, that's for two, and he recovers it. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball, and a fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.
So it's Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Baker with the bucket. Baker's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got James, and it's Maker in at the power forward spot.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And they can't afford to commit a foul here.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Winston. And it's good.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
The Kings call timeout. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of the...
Oh, say does that stop?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. You've got White. Rose is out there with Keontae George. Then there's Powell. Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Powell. Over Turner. The jump hook. The shot by Powell, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
2 minutes.
Here's Whitmore.
2 minutes.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. White dishes to Rose. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Well, check out George showing up in the big moment. Showing how ready he is to be that guy.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Powell against Turner. Rose a screen on Turner. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Whitmore to take the lead, and Turner with the lay-in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And that one drops.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them.
Oh, wow! And quick move inside.
That is incredible.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Powell finds White. Back to Powell. Over Baker. Chicago grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive team.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Young comes in for Keontae George. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Whitmore throws it down.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
The Bucks call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And Milwaukee has possession. Here's Powell. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Pass to the chosen one. And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
15 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Powell, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Much appreciated, David. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little... NBA action on 2K Sport. RJ, it's the final game of the season for both teams. We've reached the finish line for some.
Yeah, some teams are... done after.
We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
1:27 left to play here in the fourth. They've got Washington. De'Aaron Fox out there with Young. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Embiid in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Harris with it. Now defended by Embiid. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 24 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Maxey's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Embiid. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Embiid comes with a double team. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And here's Young from the arc. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
And it's Washington missing. And they
Moments away, they gather at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. The Nets taking on the 76ers. For Brooklyn, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to tip that balance with a win here. Sixers, Nets, a play-in grudge match between the East Knights. Welcome, everyone. It's great to have you with us. Tonight, the 9 and 10 seeds in the East will vie for a chance to make it to the next play-in game. It's live for you here on 2K Sports. Ryan Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. And for Philadelphia, they've got Williams. Cunningham is out there with Green. And it's more in at the power forward. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
NBA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Green, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Palmer. Williams with the screen. Palmer, no good. And what a huge win for the Brooklyn Nets. As the 10th seed, the odds were stacked against them getting through the play-in stage. But those odds are a lot better after a big win like this.
Yeah, B.A., and they worked so hard just to get the 10th seed. And now they're one step away from the big prize, a spot in the playoff bracket. Now, we'll see if they have enough left in the tank to get the job done.
And that's all from us. One thing is for certain. These play-in tournament games have added some late-season drama. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.